Hello all. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have done this modeling of this stage design. So let's continue with the modeling of the table. So let's go over here and let's create a table over here. So just push this up, select this, reduce the height over here. So convert to editable poly, Alt and Q. So as we are going to place a cloth, so let's insert this stuff over here. Insert this, extrude it down. So okay over here. So end isolate. So end isolate this stuff. So now let's go over here, take a plane over here. Let's go on to the top view and let's take a plane over here. So after taking a plane, let's increase its segments over here. So let's give the segments as 70 and 70. So we can increase its segments if we want more and more, or you can increase its width and height. So let's push this up over here. So let's go into this animation, mass effects, cloth, and set as create M cloth. Animation, mass effects, rigid body, set as static rigid body. Let's go into this and let's make the shape type as original. Again go into animation, mass effects, simulation, and play simulation. So as we have done this simulation part, I think the cloth is very bigger, so we can just reduce the size of the cloth. We can reduce the size of the cloth a bit. So animation, mass effects, cloth, create M cloth, mass effects, simulation, bake all objects. So you can just bake these objects down. Okay. Okay. So we are just going to push this much over here and right click, convert to editable poly. So let's go into this. Let's go into the freeform option, push and pull. We have a push pull option. You can use a bit of a push pull option over here, and also we have one option that is your shift option. So you can just use a shift over here for the cloth over here. So we are defining this cloth stuff over here. Can just push this down. Can just push this down. Can just push it a bit outside, or you can use this relax, push and pull. I'm sorry. Again, use this push and pull option. And let's give a color. So let's save the file. So now we are just going to copy this. So we'll be selecting this table and this, both the stuff. Just shift and drag it to make a copy of it. Again shift and drag to make a copy. shift and drag to make a copy of it. So we are going to make this copies accordingly wherever it is required. So as you can see, we have just done this stuff. Now what we are going to do over here is we can make this glasses. So we're going to create some wine glasses or something. Let's go over here, take a line tool over here. So let's zoom it, and we have a modifier over here, that's your lathe modifier. So let's give a lathe modifier and make it as max. Go into the line vertex, activate this option over here. So push this over here. So whatever style or something you require, you can give that. Just push it in this way, push it a bit inside. That's it. So push this up. So whatever styles you require, you can just smooth this. If you want to smoothen it, you can smoothen it. You can make it as a corner or bezier corner you want, you can give it as a bezier corner over here. So whatever style you want it, you can take that style. So let's go into the vertices, and you can just push it a bit inside, push it a bit up, and push this like this. That's it. Alright, so you can just want to convert to poly, you can just right click, convert to poly, resize this stuff. So you can just place this on this stuff over here. So you can go into this effect pivot only and set the center point, and you can just rotate it. You can just rotate it, make a copy. That's it. Alright. So you can just push it wherever you want to push it. Okay. So just select this, all the glasses. You can just make a copy of it. Just make a copy. Just make a copy of it. That's it. Alright. So save your file. So if you want to make something more of your plate or something, you can create a plate also. For creating a plate, we have a good option over here. Let's take a sphere over here. So let's take a sphere. So let's go into the top view, take a sphere. So push the sphere up, scale it, and right click, convert to editable poly. So select this, and you can just delete those stuff. Select the bottom stuff and delete it. Select the border, right click, cap, and just select the polygon of it and extrude it over here. Just extrude it. So just you can put it in this way. Whatever your style you want, you can just take that. So you can just scale this in this way. So you can just select this, Control and backspace to delete that shape, and you have option over here. You can use a shell modifier. You can use a shell modifier. That's it. So effect pivot only, center to object. So there are many other options. Here, this is just one for creation of a plate. So you can just effect pivot only, shift and rotate it. Just rotate it and rotate it. I'm sorry. Shift and rotate it. That's it. So you got this stuff over here. So select all of this plates. So you can just duplicate this stuff, push it over here. So just duplicate this plates over here. That's it. And duplicate this over here. Okay, so we have just made a copy of it and just save your files. That's it. So you want to create a vase, you can create a vase also in the center of it. So you can create a vase if you want. You can just create a vase again using a line tool. So you can just create a vase and give a lathe modifier, make it as max, push this up, push this down, push this like this, push it like this. So you can go into this vertices and you can just make it a bit ease over here and give a shell modifier and click OK. That's it. So you can give a shell modifier and convert to poly, scale it. So let's go to this view and just push it in the center of the table. So you can just make a copy of it. Okay, alright. So so we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.